Good day to everyone. Today's presentation focuses on the Philippine Law of 2021 in car safety seat. Before we start, let me ask you first a question. Have you ever ride in a four-wheel drive car? If yes, what are your experiences in it? Is it fun? And if you haven't tried it yet, let me drive you in this presentation.
Car seat makes every child safe, yet it will make people die due to starvation because not all people can afford this thing. And many people either lost their job or their wages has been reduced because of the pandemic. Just think about those jeepney drivers and the other workers who are deeply affected by the COVID-19. How can they afford to buy a car seat when the only money they have is enough to buy their necessary or daily needs?
Ages 12 and below are required to have a car seat for safety purposes. Tricycles and motorcycles doesn't need this kind of seat.
Our first destination is the government should open their ears about people's perspective regarding this law first. Before doing such of it, the government should not implement hastily without knowing what is the effect if it's implemented because it expensive price and it would cause additional financial burden to the class families.
Our second destination is that in terms of prioritizing, we need to prioritize first the one that we needed the most, like the COVID vaccine. While the third destination is that our president made an excellent decision on postponing this law.
If this law has been implemented, people will suffer more. The negative effects are it will make people more poor and people might conduct a rally or protest against this law. The one who's going to violate this law will be given penalty, which is greater than the cost of a car seat.
On the other hand, the positive effect it is will reduce the deaths of the young children happening in the streets. With the help of car seat, the parents or the guardians might not going to worry about their child, especially to those one child.
Accidents occur anytime, anywhere. However, the road is more likely the common location of car accidents. Usually, the routes of these accidents are drunk driver, overspeeding, U-turn, overtaking, hastily driving, malfunction of vehicles, and holding a phone while driving. We don't just need a car seat, we also need a responsible driver. If you are drunk and not feeling well, don't drive because it may cause an accident.
Every year, thousands of young children died in a car accident. That's why the government wants to implement such law, which is to have a car seat to keep the children safe. But at the moment, the president ought to focus on the big unexpected problem, the coronavirus.
Never use an old car seat or the one that has a visible cracks in it. Why? Not just because it will make your vehicle seem cheap and attractive, but it may cause danger for those children who will sit there.
If possible and you have a budget, buy and use the new one. The particular reason for the circumstance is you may use it longer than you expected and much safer than the old ones.
Most of the manufacturer recommend to replace the car seat after it crashed even a minor one. Here are some reminders for parents in guiding their children when having a road trip. First, be a good role model not just to your child but to every person, which is you must need to wear your seatbelt always when driving or riding a car.
Second, never leave your child alone around the cars and always lock your vehicle when driving. Always keep your eyes in your children to ensure their safety.
Lastly, always clean your car, including the car seat, to prevent rust and dust. Stay neat because your child's health matters.
Most of the time, the causes of child's heart breathing is having a small spaces in that particular area, just like in a car. If you leave your child inside the car, it may cause her to death because of hardly breathing.
To sum up everything that has been stated, the car seat law for every vehicle should be implemented by the government for securing the safety of every children when traveling. Road accidents is a very common problem, especially in the Philippines. That's why car seat is a must to prevent our loved ones on getting hurt.
As a matter of fact, this statement should not be dealing with second thought because someone's life is at stake. In order to protect children, car seat should be implemented.
Thank you for listening in our presentation. I hope you learned something in our topic. See you next